Hey guys, here we are in the fourth and final video for the keys to victory for Vasyl Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. Again, the main keys to victory for Vasyl Lomachenko is to establish lead foot dominance and to find himself in better position after that, so pivoting off of lead foot dominance to land up his shots, while Mikey Garcia's lack of footwork and inability to pivot out, he's able to take advantage of these things, but also not standing in front of Mikey Garcia's huge and powerful right hand, because no doubt does he have a big right hand. I suggest if you didn't watch the first three videos to watch those before you watch these or watch this one, just because chronologically they make more sense. First video being about taking away his left hand, the second video being about countering his jab so that he can get superior foot position, and then the third video about countering his counters, because there's a natural progression through fights that people always kind of find themselves in. So watch those videos. This video is going to be about the utilization of the lead left hand to gain, not only to land the punch, but to use it to set up ways to get into better position. And Lopez doesn't do the greatest job of that, but he is able to land the lead left hand. So I'm going to show you a couple of instances in which he's able to utilize this. Boom, right there. Mikey Garcia showing that he's very open to that shot, and it doesn't look like it lands, but you can see it. Boom, jars his head back, and it definitely lands. And Mikey Garcia misses the counter. The very next instance of him using the lead left hand is right here. So he uses it, ducks the counter, and then finds himself in with lead foot position, lands a body shot, and the referee's kind of in the way, but Mikey Garcia misses his jab when he's close and eats a huge left hand for his trouble, showing that again, he's very susceptible to these kind of baits and counters, and the lead left hand is a good way to close the distance against Mikey once you get inside. The last example being here in the fourth round. Boom, again, Mikey Garcia completely open for the lead left hand, has no defense against it, and it just snaps his head back. Even though he kind of lands that hook, that one even still hits Mikey Garcia, but just completely open for the shot. And even though Lomachenko is not like a huge power puncher, especially moving up to 130, he's very likely not going to be able to knock Mikey Garcia out with a straight left hand. After setting it up and landing it and showing that he can land it, he's going to be able to later use it to gain superior foot position. Right there, landing the straight left hand. So we can see already that he's able to do this against high-level fighters. Great left hand. The next instance being, we're just going to jump to round 3. Here we go. I think that's right, yeah. Right here, throws the lead left hand, shows him another one, and then is able to pivot off of that, and it's kind of a double pivot. Boom. And his feet are just so quick. He puts Walters completely out of position, and even though he doesn't land anything off of it, he kind of lands the first left hand on him and then puts him out of position. But I don't think Mikey's feet are going to be nearly as fast as Walters, and I don't think he's going to be able to find himself out of danger as quickly as Walters does in this specific example. Let's take a look at the next one. Again, boom, lands a left hand, controls his head. And he's able to let a number of punches go here. We're going to kind of watch it in slow-mo. Boom. Left hand controls his head. and he's able to pivot onto him like that and control him. And we've seen the way that Mikey Garcia reacts to his opponent kind of gaining lead foot dominance, and he kind of folds up here. But the speed at which Lomachenko is able to do this, I just think it's going to present Mikey with a lot of problems with the way that he adversely reacts to punches like that being landed on him. And then the last one, being right here. Oh, we can kind of get it out of slow-mo. Oh, whoops, missed it. So here he uses the straight right, or the straight left, to occupy his guard, and then when he takes lead foot position, Walters does throw a left hook that I don't think you can really tell whether it lands or not, but he pivots in off of that, controls his arm, and then he's able to land a great body shot right here. And I just don't think that Mikey Garcia is going to be able to react as quickly as Walters is. That being predicated with the footage in the first film about how he deals with someone having lead foot dominance against him, and how Mikey Garcia, he usually circles to his right to escape when he needs to be or to his left when he needs to escape, but he needs to circle to his right. And I don't see that I don't see Mikey Garcia doing that very often and having that be effective. So I think all of these are going to be great tools for Lomachenko to put himself into a superior position and mount more offense on Mikey Garcia because of his limited footwork and the fact that he puts all his weight on his front foot. As far as the way that I think that the fight is actually going to play out, in spite of how hard I tried in the Mikey Garcia breakdown for his keys to victory, I think that Lomachenko is going to dominate Mikey Garcia. I think that the fact that he puts all his weight on his front leg when he jabs is going to be too much of a deficit for him to overcome. If he does anything like that against Lomachenko, Lomachenko is going to be in way better position throughout the course of the entire fight, and Mikey Garcia is just not going to have any way to deal with it, especially because Mikey Garcia doesn't utilize any type of control on the inside that like Lomachenko utilizes, and I could do a video on that too, but I think it might be like a little bit overkill. I think the skills that I've demonstrated for Lomachenko throughout the course of this series will just be a little bit too much for Mikey Garcia, unless his natural physical gifts being very quick-handed, and powerful, because Mikey Garcia is a huge puncher. So he, at the very least, he has a very quick puncher's chance. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to start watching Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez fights and see if I can get a film study going of him in the next couple days. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Yeah, thanks guys.